Art is so personal, but the right piece in your home can transition everything. I have a very special guest tonight, right on the set, Mr. Walter Sanders. I'm so excited to have you, my friend.
Deborah, I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
So you are a world traveler that experiences life so much, but you're such a unique artist. And I like that you just show different parts of yourself with your creative art, whether you're painting something, an uptown mural, or something from uptown, or a person, or just relatable art. Tell me where you get your inspiration and how it started.
Wow, that's a great question. It started with my mom. She wasn't college educated, but she shared her love for art, for reading. I remember she would pull us out of school, hooray, when we were in grammar school. And we'd go to the Chicago Art Museum, the Chicago Art Institute, which is an incredible resource. I'm a Chicago guy. And, in the summer she would unplug the TV and turn it around and throw it in a corner. And we couldn't have TV all summer. And I had an uncle who brought reams of paper, and we'd draw or go to the park and play baseball. But she was always giving us room to create. She saved a lot of the stuff. I don't know where it is now, but she was amazing. And that just led me to, appreciate art, and create it when I could. And it's all about seeing. So I think that's what all artists have in common, whether they paint, whether they sculpt, whether they take photographs, whether they cook. Everyone's an artist. They have a skill that they love and they share. But yeah, I would say it's my mom.
So what I think is unique about you is most artists have a common theme. Mm-hmm. What they paint, it's that artist because there is commonality in most of their art. You are very unique and different because you don't have a specific common thing that is part of your portraits or art.
Yeah, it's a good observation. I'm easily distracted. I think that might be the issue. I paint what inspires me, what I enjoy. Mm-hmm. And for me, it's a matter of seeing something, sort of composing it in my mind. A lot of the stuff that I do is travel related because there's some great memories you can capture on a canvas or with a digital camera on your phone or something. But art just lives in so many places in so many ways. Mm-hmm. And to be able to have the resources to create those memories or recreate those memories, and it's fun. My wife always tells me, yeah, when are you going to create a style? I said, I don't know. I just enjoy painting what I like to paint.
Right. That is your style.
Yeah, I guess. Yes. It's kind of eclectic. But she always gives me the advice, why don't you just paint faster and paint better? I just enjoy doing it, so it's fun.
Well, and you sell. Your art sells. It's not like you just do it for yourself. I mean, your art sells for tremendous amounts of money, so it's pretty amazing. Like when you got that first paycheck for the first piece, you're like, "Oh, I am good," because it's subjective. You might think, "Oh, this is really not going to be something anyone would love," and that's the piece that sells.
It's really, really true. And again, I don't paint for a particular market. I paint for what gives me pleasure. And there's some people out there who have that same perspective. So I'm a lucky guy.
You are a lucky guy. We're going to talk. We're going to go to a little break and see some of your art. But you also wanted to showcase some of the other artists that are in our area that, are just really out there and need that little push. Let's talk about some of the different artists.
Yeah, we're really fortunate to live in a community that embraces art. Mm-hmm. So there's some great public art in Charlotte, in Uptown, South End, just covered with really brilliant mural works by wonderful artists. I just urge people, go to the McCall Center, support the major museums in town, the Mint, the Beckler, the Gant. I mean, they're so much fun. Also go to the small places. There's the McCall Center of Art on Tryon, VAPA, V-A-P-A. We'll talk about that later. There's a community of 100 artists or so who work there and create stuff. And artists need eyeballs, and artists need people who enjoy art and appreciate art.
Right.
So support them and at least commend them, and encourage them.
I love that. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to see the art behind the man, Walter Sanders, but we're also going to show a little glimpse of the artist that he's speaking of. are so talented from the creations that we just visioned. But also, I love that you're such a humanitarian and a community embracer that really wants to talk about all of those others in the community that need that lifting up like that. We're all going to go now that you've given us the buzzword. So we're excited about that. But I'm so excited about you because I really think that, there's so many artists that paint because they love it. But you have a gift. I mean, your art is truly a work of art, something that when you walk into a room, it captures the room. So, I mean, how does that make you feel as a true artist?
It makes me feel great. And it's very gratifying, if other people enjoy it, that's fine too.
Right.
But for me, it's a matter of just expression, and I keep going back to seeing things, and that's really important. So I feel good about what I do, and I just want to let people, like you said earlier, have them get stuff, put it on the wall, enjoy it, make it part of your life, embrace it, because it can bring you joy.
So, quick question: has anyone ever commissioned you to capture the art, a vision that they had, and that you had to creatively take their vision and make it your own, but yet make it art?
Yes.
Tell me that story.
Well, it's unnerving for me,
Right.
Because someone has their idea of
Right.
something, and I'm not a true realist. Often, my stuff gets to be a little
Creative.
abstract or impressionistic, and you do your best. You present it with a smile and see if people like it. I don't I don't do formal contracts at this point. For me, I don't make a living from art.
It's fun. But it's nice if you
It
get
is nice.
commissioned for a piece.
Yeah. So, I enjoy people who buy my work. But yeah, I've had some commissions in the past. I do informal commissions of kids and stuff, and that's a real challenge. For me, it's just about connecting with people. And if art is a bridge that helps make that connection happen, let's get on that bridge and cross
Right.
it. So it's fun.
Well, and what I love too is that you do have this amazing creative side, and you said a lot of your art is inspired by your travel. You travel constantly. You said you were just in Africa for 2 weeks. Did you not live in Europe for many years?
Yeah, in
Yes.
fact, art played a big part of that. I went to a small school in Illinois called Northwestern, and one of my majors was art history. Brilliant strategic move from a business perspective. But anyway, it got me to Florence, Italy, and I was able to stay there, live there, work there for almost 5 years. And I met the woman who I married
Sharon.
there. Yeah.
Who was a saint?
So
Perfect couple.
and it was just extraordinary. So my pathway to interest in art led to a wonderful marriage and a woman who I adore. In fact, part of the experience in Florence, which is a part of Tuscany, which is a beautiful part of the world, inspired me to create a painting. If you pull off the ribbon.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. Tell me about, oh my gosh, Walter, this is the most exquisite piece. Tell me about this.
This is a little hilltop hamlet, a village called Monte Stigliano. It's in Tuscany, just south of Sicily. And my wife and I know the family who owns this hilltop hamlet. We used to bring groups there. And this was spring some years ago, and the lilacs are in bloom. It is a lilac, right? And, it's just, I love this one. And it makes me happy to look back because this place gave me so
Memories
much
to you.
joy. And again, art is that bridge to memories. Or people look at a piece of art and it could be a dream. And then when you achieve that dream, it becomes a memory. So it's neat stuff.
This is just absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous. Just the myriad of colors and the way that you've captured your memories. And I love this it's so Tuscany, right? It's just all the little cutouts. Like as you walk by, you see a lot of this. This is just absolutely
Well,
gorgeous.
Thank you. It's a joy to present it to you because I know
This
you.
is for me?
Yeah, it's for you.
Walter Sanders.
yeah.
Deborah Kennedy, have a piece of your art?
Yes, you do.
Heart be still. Oh my God.
So, Joy, I
This
hope
is
you can find a
beautiful.
place for it.
I will create the most magical place for this.
Oh, good. I'm
Oh
glad.
my God. Thank you, my love.
But I know Italy has a place in your heart, too.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. We love Italy. Oh my gosh. Can I just, I'm in love. I'm like you. I love to travel. And traveling tells a story, but I love that you share so openly because you have traveled for many, many, many years. And you actually are a connoisseur of traveling. And you're always looking for new places. And it's an adventure for you.
It is. But art is an adventure, too. In fact, if you approach life the right way, everything in your life can be an adventure. Some great, some maybe less great. But
So my question to you is, I have just admired you for many years. So when our first encounter with our wonderful friends, the Bizarres, but you have this great gift, you and Sharon actually, of adventure. And you, no matter what, you create that adventure and you're happy. You have this aura about you that you can just feel it, like you're happy. What is the secret? Because a lot of people they don't have that. Honestly.
I was lucky to find the right partner.
Right.
We get along with each other. We still make each other laugh. You know, it's wonderful. Hasn't always been rainbows and butterflies.
That's normal.
You know, we have moments.
Yes.
But we've been together for 50 years and married for 46. And it's been a great adventure, going back to the A word, the adventure word.
Right.
Yeah, so we work with each other. She's off doing something crazy and wonderful and wild that's important to her.
Right.
You know, I'll pick up the pieces on the other end and vice versa. So we've always been able to ham and egg it. And even now in our retirement, you know, she'll go somewhere to travel, I'll go someplace else, we'll meet up together again. It's wonderful. So we sort of complement each other.
Complement each other, and I think respect each other. Because,
Very good, yeah.
Yes, I think you respect each other. And what you enjoy doing, she lifts you up and supports. And what she enjoys doing, you lift her up and support. And I think that's a secret. It's not all about self.
Well, you summed it up better than I could possibly do. But yeah, it's worked out well.
Well, we admire you. And oh my gosh, I am so honored that you presented me with the most amazing piece of art. I'm going to find the most amazing center front place for the art. And thank you for all that you do for the community. Thank you for being a friend to me, to the community, to the world of art. And thank you for being you, Walter Sanders, because you are the best person ever.
Oh, Deborah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Walter Sanders, the man, the artist, the person, the creative genius right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Check out his art.